Good morning, everyone. Ginette Biro here. I'm a medium and a channeler. And the other day I talked to you guys about how soul contracts are up for renewal, renegotiation, all that kind of stuff. Now, I had a lot of beautiful questions after that and I loved it. Thank you. You guys keep them coming. One that I really want to address is, how do we know when this is actually happening? Well, how do we know when it has been heard, when our desires have been heard, when contracts are over? So here's a little recap. So when you feel you are wanting to renegotiate something, when you feel you are finished with an experience, relationship, a certain part of your journey, when you feel you've gained everything you can send out an energy to the universe, whether you do it in writing it on a piece of paper and then say you burn it. Maybe you just have a meditation and you talk to your guides, to the universe in your meditation. Maybe you make your own whole ceremony about it. You figure it out for you. And that's not a negative, like, go figure it out. It's like, do what feels right. Sometimes when I'm talking to spirit, I just simply sit down and talk to them out loud and just share what I'm feeling. So maybe it's that. But set your intent, express your intent for what you wish to have finished, closed, ended, done, let go, released. And when you express it in a way of having gratitude for what you've learned in it, and sometimes share that in your expression, like, although this situation was challenging for me, I am grateful because I learned A, B, C, D, however many. But thank you, universe. I am done with this experience now. I'd really like to move on. After that, then start to look for signs, symbols, synchronicities from the universe expressing itself back to you that it has heard you. And for example, that could be, say this was a relationship. You could say you've put this relationship to rest, you're done with it. And then maybe a couple days later, after you have the ceremony, you get a phone call from that person randomly just thanking you for being in their lives, and they wish you well and they're moving on, right? It can come in so many different ways, and it could even come, that's a very bold way, but it could come to you in a way of, say perhaps there was a bird, say a blue bird, represented this situation in your life. And after you have your ceremony, your journaling, your intent setting, whatever that is, where you communicate it to the universe, a couple days later, you see this bird come to your window or flying around you, and you feel this sense of, that represented the exact thing that I was talking about. That's the universe responding to you. That's the universe saying, hey, we've heard you. So look out for those signs. Look out for those synchronistic events that allows the universe to respond to you. Because if you stay open to them, they will show themselves. And again, Spirit is saying this is a heightened time for communication. This whole year of 2022 is about communication between us and the spirit world. So they want to come in. So the more that we're willing to communicate, the more they will do their best to communicate back in the ways that they can, which is not limited to the ways that we're familiar. I mean, also they're reminding me to tell you to stay open to dream state communication as well, to random strokes of insight, right? Like random just divine knowings or answers. And again, synchronicities and signs, and also signs through nature, like I was saying. All of those ways can easily be an avenue for spirit to communicate with you. So I hope that helps you guys. I hope it helps inspire you to make the most of this really amazing aligned year of change, transformation, but with an upward swing of goodness. So I'll leave that with you guys. For everything else, check out the Ginette Biro podcast as well as avalonspirit.com.